Wait, nobody's ever seen this. I'm gonna cry. Truly an iconic episode. Hey, I'm Kira Kosarin from the Thundermans, and today I'm gonna be revisiting and reacting to some of my classic moments from the show. Let's check them out.
So nice.
God, I'm tiny.
Like a normal family. Yeah. Hit it, sis.
Yep, the first laser eyes, first superpower, the whole thing.
I'll get forks.
Oh, I remember thinking that was so cool when we shot it. This scene took forever, because not only is it like all of the superpowers, but like we were still figuring out the most efficient way to shoot them, which they're already time consuming at their most efficient. God, Jack looks tiny too, we're so little.
Lol, Kate!
Diego, who is that? Who is that human?
Enjoy a nice, relaxed.
This is really interesting. We actually shot this in a different way than anything else. We put him on a green screen on these like parallel bars and had him run in slow-mo and then they sped it up. We never did that again.
You're gonna fly to Peru to get
hot sauce, aren't you?
Thunderman, away!
That is
Never not funny. Wow. In the original pilot, which never aired, I didn't have telekinesis, I had like magnetism. I went, I'll get the silverware, and I lifted up my hand and they all came and like stuck to my forearm. And I remember being resistant to it at first. I was like, oh, but magnet's so cool. And then as the series came on, I was like, nah, TK is way more practical. There's a lot more uses for it. Fun fact, the number on the outside of the house is the date of the day that we shot the title sequence. I remember there was a lot of discussion about how we were gonna be dressed in this opening sequence because they really wanted it to like reflect us. And this was like a very classic Phoebe outfit before Phoebe became the like kind of boho vibe that she found later in the show. Yeah, title sequence. I also remember being really annoyed when it first came out because I turn and it kind of freezes me before I hit my full smile. So like if it had another second, it would be like this, but it was kind of like this. And everyone's like, you look fine, but still to this day I watch it and I'm like, I have crazy eyes in this title sequence. I already know what this is. Truly an iconic episode.
We're all here to welcome proper nutrition to Hiddenville High.
What a little nerd. That photo.
I think she's feeling bad for what
Oh my God, look at little baby Jace.
Kinda sweet.
Wow.
She have a boyfriend?
Jace. Oh, what a little nugget. So this was actually before he auditioned for Henry Danger. And then we tried to get him back on the show because we loved him. And we were like, Flunky has to make a return. And we couldn't get him because he had just started filming Henry Danger and he was busy on set. And we were like, wow, he's about to be a star. I definitely remember being on set of Henry Danger because that whole crossover was filmed on their set. It was really more me and Jack going over to their set. And I remember just walking around and showing everybody on his set every embarrassing photo I had of him as a kid. We were so excited to work with him. Yo, he's iconic.
To defeat your opponent by
He did a bunch of his voices for us.
whoever hits the floor first.
We asked him and he said no, and then he would do them when we weren't expecting it, catch us off guard. Yup, I remember all of this. Oh, my forearms were so bruised after doing that block move all day. Do the kick around, and then when I do the duck, I have a video, I'll try to find it for you guys, where I duck and the cape comes over my head and I just stand straight up and we just all start laughing. And Jack and I at the same time go, no capes! The cape was really a pain in this whole sequence, but it looks great. And that wire pull and this right here where we jump and connect, that was my stunt double and his stunt double. They generally would let us do hand-to-hand combat ourselves, but if it was like flying through the air or anything where there was rigging involved, they would have our stunt doubles do it. Pew! That was Jack's stunt double. That was my stunt double. All the hand-to-hand is us though. But Phoebe's good, she can't do that to her brother. She should have just taken him down, honestly. I mean, let's be real.
He's got an opening. Finish her, Max.
I'm playing. That's cold. That's really cold. I already know what this is too. The bow staff. I actually had to like train with Josh to learn how to use this, and whenever I have a mop or a broom in my hand, I still go to it. Oh God, I kept getting stuck on the hand jewelry. So this is Phoebe in full boho now. This is like my style from like beginning of season 2 to the end of the show, really. And they always had so much jewelry on me, and the hand pieces would always get caught.
Hey, you two!
There's a blooper actually on YouTube that you can find that Nick posted of me trying to pick up a hanger and it getting caught in my handpiece like 3 times.
You two? Every time!
Brush?
Oh, the gel brush.
It's not just a brush, Phoebe. It's a gel brush. Hair gel and brush.
They made so many jokes about Jack's hair, his swoosh.
Can't wait to see how this blows up in your face. Literally. Okay, so that's really interesting, and you can actually kind of see it. You can probably tell if you look really closely here. The gel isn't actually coming from the brush, the gel is coming from a tube. So there's a tube coming out of the end of the brush going through his sleeve. So this is like the kind of thing where it's such a quick moment in the show, but there's so much behind the scenes coordination that has to go on to make it happen that I don't think a lot of people realize.
Are you sure about this?
Hey, you guys gave up being superheroes so we could live a normal life, but
Maybe this is our normal
family
life.
of superheroes is our normal life.
Aw, I got goosies.
What do you say, Barb?
Oh, I say, looks like Thunderman and Electress are back in action.
Don't forget Thunder Baby. Baby!
Thundermans, suit up!
Oh, the suit. The wind on Addie's hair. What a little Beyonce moment.
Oh, Phoebe, should we?
One more thing. It's
It's not the Z-Force anymore. It's the T-Force.
Tease for the Thundermans?
I think
Yeah, she got it.
Now let's go
So save the world. Cute. Gotta do the picture. And they wanted me to do it exactly like the title sequence. And it had been years since we shot it, 6 years. So I had to like remember what I did. Wow. So fun fact, that actually was not the last scene that we shot, which is why I'm not sobbing. We kind of always thought the show was gonna end. And so we would like prepare for that. And then we would like miraculously get picked up to do more episodes. And so a lot of the last season especially was shot way out of order. So the actual last scene that we shot, there's footage of, it was like, oh, I say, congratulations, Max. And he says, congratulations, Phoebe. So we talked with our director and we decided that when we had it, we were sure we had the last shot, like everything was good to go. For the final take, without telling anybody, we were gonna say, congratulations, Jack, congratulations, Phoebe. And I thought it was gonna be this really sweet moment and we get it on camera and we're doing the scene. My heart is just pounding, like the adrenaline is just unreal. And we get to my line and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna say it. And I go, tears. Just like couldn't get through it. And I'm just like, congratulations, Max. And he's like, geez, Kira, yeah, congratulations, Kira. Like, I'm sure he was like, come on, get through it. Yeah, I was a real ugly crier that day.
Oh no! Wait. This is my original audition. Nobody's ever seen this.
Wait, you guys don't understand. I'm gonna cry. Wait. Oh my God, my hair was so long, which I say because I was ballerina and I loved my long wavy ballerina hair. And when I booked the show, they had me cut it and I cried and cried. And then they cut it and I loved it and I felt terrible because it was awesome. And I was like, I stand corrected. I think that was my dad's idea. He coached me on this. My dad always worked with me on these kinds of auditions. We were a great team. Still are, but.
Right now I kind of want to be a normal teenager and go on dates and learn algebra and have friends.
I think a casting director had told me when I was like 12, like, you look good in red. And I was like, okay, that's the only color I'll ever wear for the rest of my life. Good. And I always wear red. And I don't, for some reason, I got a call the night before. This was the final audition. My manager called me and my agent was like, don't wear red. And I was like, what do you mean don't wear red? It's my lucky color. I think it was because I had auditioned for Nickelodeon in other characters before wearing red and they didn't want to like confuse them. But I just put together in my brain right now that I wore blue and that is the exact color of my super suit. But wow, thank you for finding that. That's really special. Thank you.